The art of fire sculpture has become increasingly popular over the last 20 years. It is often exhibited at art and music festivals, such as Burning Man, Coachella, and the Crucible Fire Arts Festival. The Flaming Lotus Girls are a female-driven group who work within the fire arts medium, creating large-scale, interactive art.
I like my art being raw and scary and look like they're gonna eat you up at any minute. I like that. I like the element of danger involved with our sculptures because it brings people back out of their normal protected lives. Flaming Lotus Girls started in the year 2000, and it started because there was a group of girls who wanted to make flamethrowers that looked pretty. And the first thing they made was a green and pink glitter gas ball launcher called Flaming Lotus Senior. And you filled it up with gasoline from the top, charged it, and then set it off. It was particularly dangerous. And they did that on the plier in 2000, and then from then they started to make different flowers and copper, and using copper flowers as making these beautiful sculptural installations.
It's a lot of fun to get together with a lot of people and make something, so it's got artistic and construction appeal, things like that. I get to learn a lot every time I'm here.
I think that we're taught from a very young age to be afraid of fire, that it's dangerous, that it will hurt us, that it will destroy things. And I think what's, again, going back to what attracts me to this work and to fire in general, is that in this space we learn how to honor fire and appreciate it and respect it as a force.
And also doing something that is so against how you would normally people would run away from fire, whereas I kind of always went towards it, so I kind of always was integrated into the fire thing. And then I found the Flaming Lotus Girls and I realized it was all for a reason.
So one of the key features of the Flaming Lotus Girls is if you're there that day, you're going to be making decisions, and if you're not there that day, decisions will be made without you. And that's just how this goes. It's a highly democratic process. You get a vote if you're there, and if you're not there, then there's no vote for you. And that's sort of day-to-day decisions.
Flaming Lotus Girls work on a principle of duocracy. So if you want to see something done, you show up and do it. And that works for a lot of the time, and other times you have to have kind of project management kitties like me who kind of kit and herd and push people around into different roles.
In the past, 12 months, there's been this massive influx of new people. And as a duocracy, it's cool because they're jumping in and being like, let's make a giant flaming metal neuron, which is what we brought to the playa last year. And those people, some of them were just as new as me. Actually, their first day was my first day, or a month later, or 6 months later, and they just jumped in.
The people in charge tend to be the people that have been around for a while, but that's simply because they know what's going on, and they know the regulations, and they know what they have to do. And so that sort of lends itself in another realm.
Right now we are fixing up a piece we made years ago called The Angel. It was the Apocalypse. And we're fixing it all up, and we're making it far better and stronger and prettier and more exciting and appropriate for Toronto, so we had to structurally change a little bit of it. And we're also building a new body for it, because originally the body was made of wood, driftwood, and it was burned.
Kind of the way the feathers are arranged around it, it creates a space, and you climb the body, you sit on it, and you're surrounded by all the feathers making fire.
It's going great, it's a lot of fun. Now we're in the crunch right now, so it feels like, with the months before Burning Man, it feels like that crazy, anxious, nervous, like this is not gonna happen. It's like a triage. You're like, this is gonna happen, and we gotta get rid of that idea, and we'll finish that later, and things like that. We finish it, we get there.
Anybody can do this. That's sort of the beauty of it.
Anybody can do it, and all you have to do is show up.
Anybody can come and join, even boys. It takes a big man to be a Flaming Lotus Girl.